All right, managers, hey there again. In our last video, we kind of gave an overview of Google Classroom, and then we talked about how to turn in assignments that you had gotten finished in your Google Classroom, but that didn't really require any additional action on your part. So we used this one as an example where you watched the PowerPoint, you submitted your staff members' names, we opened it, and then we clicked submit because we were done with that one. Some of your assignments are going to be that simple. Nothing else is needed on your part at all. Some of them, however, like we talked about at the beginning of our last video, are going to require you to submit like a document or a file, something that you've created or that you've input your data into. So that's what we're going to talk about how to submit today. So one example of that would be this most recent assignment. So the SFS financial assignment for September. So that is going to actually require me to fill out a spreadsheet and then submit that back to Ms. Boyles. So in order to do that, I'm going to click open to open my assignment and view it. So here's the title. You can see that it's already created something for me. So when Ms. Boyles and I created this assignment, we uploaded the financial worksheet for you all so that it would automatically generate a copy of that for you. So you can see this one has already been generated just specifically for me, and then I can still see the title that Angela gave this document when she posted it. So in order for me to add my data to the financial worksheet, I need to click right on it, and it's going to open that spreadsheet in a new window for me. So this probably looks pretty familiar to you. You can see that it's working. That's just like the loading screen for Google Docs and Google Drive. So while it's working, you can't do any editing, but it shouldn't take long for it to kind of come through and be updated. So again, this is where you're going to actually enter your data. So just to show you an example, it's going to bring up and it's going to automatically be putting in some formulas for you. So those numbers are probably not correct at all, but just to give you an idea, it's going to let you just edit these sheets as you need to. And even if it has an error message now, just know that it's going to automatically calculate that for you. So let's just say that I have finished my entire financial sheet for this month that I needed to do. So in order to save it, it says right here, the best part about Google, all changes are saved in my drive. So I don't have to do anything else at all. This document is automatically saved. Even if you don't know exactly where to find it, don't stress. It's saved, it's there. I can show you that maybe in another video tutorial, but it's there no matter what, it's saved. So let's pretend that I'm finished. I don't have to do anything but just close out the tab because it's automatically saved for me. So I'm going to close my tab. I'll go back to my work. It's already got my sheet right there. So all I have to do is click turn in. Then it's going to say that it will automatically add this attachment because the way that we set it up, it's going to automatically be there for you. So if you've clicked on that document, you've edited in your data, your information, it's going to automatically reattach that for you to your assignment. So this little pop-up box is just letting you know that this document is going to be submitted. Once you submit it, your access to the document will go to view only because this is like an actual classroom for students. So if we tell our students to turn in an assignment, they're not going to be able to go back and edit their answers on the assignment. So since that's kind of the thought process behind Google Classroom, the same is going to apply to you all. So just make sure that before you submit it that you're done, it's finalized, this is 100% what needs to go. If it's not, there are ways that Ms. Boyles can return it to you, and she and I can work on that if we need to. But just know that this is kind of finalized. So once you're ready to turn it in, just know that it's like you're turning in a test at school. It's final, it's done, that's the last I need to see of it. So it's telling you that it's going to attach that, and then you can turn in right there. And then again, once you have turned it in, it's going to automatically let Ms. Boyles know that you've submitted that so that she can go in and look on her end, make sure everything looks good, and then she can return it to you for more edits if necessary. Then to go back and see what else you've got to do, remember you can click on the title up at the top and you're right back. So now you can see that this assignment is no longer assigned to me, it's turned in. So if I look at it, there's nothing else for me to do. I've submitted it. I don't need to do anything else. So that assignment is done. So then you can see if I click on my upcoming, it'll list all of the assignments that I have done. These are finished. These I still have to go back and do. And it'll tell you which assignments you've uploaded an attachment to as well. So again, I hope this has kind of been helpful for you. If you need any additional support, please don't hesitate to reach out. My name is Kaylee Irvin. It's KALI.Irvin, ERVIN, at bullet.kyschools.us. And I'd love to be able to help you if you need any additional help or support at all. Thanks, guys.